guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at my personal EDC tech bag. The more I do with technology, the more I realize that a tablet has really become the staple of how I get things done. And so today I want to show you guys my EDC iPad bag by Tomtoc. It's the daily shoulder bag. And if you're in the market for a bag that allows you to carry everything from your iPad to your battery chargers, to your cables, to hard drives, to medications, and even maybe a daily camera, this is something you might want to take a look at. So stay tuned. Also, we're going to be announcing the winner of the Vashi backpack giveaway. Cool. And we'll do that at the end of the video, so stay tuned for that as well. So, Tomtoc, let's talk about it. This is the daily shoulder bag by Tomtoc. It is 11.4 inches wide, it is 8.46 inches tall, and it is 3.94 inches deep. Now, none of that really matters because it's roughly 12 inches long, 8 inches tall, and 4 inches wide, which means that that 4 inches allows you to pack a ton of stuff inside of here. And because it is 11.5 inches wide, essentially 12 inches roughly, you can get an 11-inch iPad Pro in here without any issues. And I'll show you guys that when we get inside the bag. Now that 8 inches tall kind of rounds it off nicely because it's roughly 12 by 8 by 4, which also gives it a really nice aesthetic. And the bag doesn't sit out too far from your back. It doesn't look too bulky. I'll show you guys what this looks on me. It's very comfortable to wear. I kind of wear it in a relaxed fit like this as a messenger bag or a sling bag. And it doesn't move around too much. It does have that ballistic corridor on the back of it. And it just kind of keeps the bag in place from sliding around. That's one of the features I look for in a bag that I'm actually commuting with. The other way I carry this, and this happens to be more frequently, is just as a shoulder bag because I'm taking this bag in and out of a Yeti tote and putting it in the car. I usually cinch this strap all the way up. And there's a couple of different things about the strap that I also like. And I put it around the headrest of a car. I have a company car that allows me to access most of my stuff. Now, the seatbelt material on the sling strap is really nice. It does come with this slidable strap management, so you can slide this in and out to keep the straps from wandering around too much. And it also has a nice padded, almost closed cell foam type feel on the shoulder pad here, and it's large enough for you to carry this in multiple different configurations. If you're a larger or smaller person, you're not going to have pressure points on this. It does have minimal branding on the top here, but overall it is a very nice strap. I have a ton of tech inside of here. I want to show you guys everything that's inside of it, and we'll take a closer look at the bag too. Let's go to the Skycam. This bag fits just about everything that I've been carrying recently, minus the iPad 12.9-inch Pro and the recently released iPad 13-inch Pro. I'm assuming also will not fit just because it's physically larger than the bag itself, for those who are going to ask. The front is a nice TPU weather-resistant material, and the rest of the bag is made out of Cordura material. It has a nice flat back on it as well, which just allows it to be more comfortable. I also really like having the back pocket on here be against the iPads. It's padded on the inside, and there's no internal organization, but it does cover the entire width of the bag. I usually use this for cards or documents that I want to carry, and I don't want them to get all messed up. The front here has a nice zipper. The zipper pulls are large rubberized zipper pulls with some bar stitching on them. I really like them. They go around the rails of the bag super smoothly, and it is like a debris guarded zipper, so you don't have to worry about that. On the inside of this bag, there is a ton of organization, and this is kind of what drew me to this bag initially. On the inside, we have a large mesh pocket with a YKK zipper on the front piece here. And inside of there, I carry some of my little toothpicks here in a case. Those are from Dentac. I carry these really cool little USB lights, and I'll show you how these work in a moment. We'll put that over here. I also carry my AirPods Pro. I'm always listening to music, and I'm not really an over-the-ear headphone type of guy, so I've just been carrying the AirPods Pros. I really like the sound canceling feature. And that is all I carry in the front section here. It allows me to carry most of my stuff that's kind of small and runs away on me, and as you can see, it is semi-permeable, so you can see through it. On the inside here, there's also a large red key lanyard here with a steel clip, which is relatively nice, and it has a swivel on it. And on here, I keep my Mini 2 from Olight. Basically, it is a little magnetic light. You just pull it apart like that, and then this light turns on. And I believe you get 60 lumens out of this. and then you just put it back and it's magnetic. The way you charge it is also really cool. You just take the back end of it off and you pop the little rubber piece off and it just goes right into a USB charger. So I really like this as well. Very cool, and I don't have to worry about ever having a light. I always have one with me and it's easy enough to switch from bag to bag. Moving over, we have two elasticized pockets here. One is a mesh pocket and one is just a regular pocket. And then we have two pen holders in the middle. So in one of the larger pockets here, I keep a battery charger. This is the Inu 10,000 milliamp portable battery bank. I love these. These are great. They're only 22.5 watts, but they have a digital screen, which is a must for me. And they also have 2 ways out for USB-A and 1 USB-C in and out. So I usually charge it and charge out of USB-C. And this has been working out really well. They're very cheap. They also have a little built-in cell phone stand in them. If you want to put your phone down, you can do that and use it as a little stand. Just a great accessory. They're very cheap on Amazon. I'll put a link in the description below to all the stuff. Everything will be an affiliate link, which does help out the channel, but I buy most of the gear by myself, and I want to continue to make these videos for you guys. These are really cool. This is a USB-C to USB-C cable by Anker, but it's only 12 inches from tip to tip, which sounds like it's not enough, but it's actually very handy for like charging inside of the bag. You don't want to be running giant cables around. So this is great for portable chargers. I really like these. They sell in a 2-pack. Next I have in here a little tool for cleaning out my AirPods Pro. I really like this. It just has like a little scraper tool on one side and a little brush. And then on the other side, I have a little microfiber cleaning thing here. And I know it's risky to show you guys this because I actually do use this on my AirPods. But basically you take this in and you can insert and clean those little hard to reach areas inside of your AirPods Pro case just to keep it nice and clean. These do get pretty dirty if you use them frequently. And I find that this is great for just cleaning out little small electronics as well. Next, I keep a pen in here, nothing special. I don't have like a space pen or anything, just something to sign documents, tickets, things like that with. The next thing I have here is my Viperade miniature pouch here. I have it in the X-Pack, bright orange, so that I can see it. I test a lot of bags out, and so I find myself tossing this in between bags, or if I'm looking to pare down into a sling bag, or I just want to go ultra light and carry something just in my pocket. This is really nice. This also has a zipper on the rear of it, and I store in here just little essentials that I don't want to get lost. So in here I have a little Swiss Army knife. Just has the scissors and the knife on it. It has a pick and a toothpick as well, but I really here for the scissors and the knife. I also have an extra wet wipe in here. These are always handy. I use these a lot. My video sliders leave marks on the furniture in my apartment complex, so I always clean them up with those. Inside the top here, I just have my most used essentials, which happens to be the alpaca notebooks. I really like these. They're really super small, slim. They fit inside of here. I'm not even sure if they sell them anymore, but Amazon has a bunch of like little moleskin notepads that'll also fit inside of here. To go along with that, I do carry a backup pen in this. It's a little bolt action pen off Amazon. It's just really small, but it can go on your keys. It's pretty satisfying. And I needed something to fit in here that was small enough that I could write with, so this fit the bill. Great. I also carry a MicroStream flashlight in here, just a little bit of a strobe warning here in a moment. This is my everyday EDC flashlight since the beginning of time, and if I can get it to focus here, you will see that it has a little micro USB charging port on here. Very, very nice. It has a strobe warning 50 and 250, 50 and 250. Run time on here is really good. It has a reversible pocket clip on it as well, so if you're looking for to stick this on a hat or something, you can do that and it will go on your hat. No issues, give you a little bit of hands-free light. Really like these. I've had this one for about 3 or 4 years now, and I have had another one for roughly 8 years, I believe, and it does show some signs of wear, but it's holding up very well. The last item I carry in here is a Columbia River tool and knife, folding knife here. Not sure on the model. I'll link it, just put a link in the description below, but it's a nice, super slim, ceramic kind of bearing knife. I just like this. This is good for like opening boxes most of the time, prying things open. I find myself getting in between keychains a lot with this, key rings, because I'm key ring challenged. And this makes it a lot easier. It does have a little deep carry pocket clip on it. This has been my primary knife for quite some time. I've wanted to upgrade to something a little bit more premium, but this knife has just never let me down. So I stuck with it, and to be honest, I've been happy with it, and it was under $50. Okay, moving along. So now you can see a little bit better layout of the bag here. It does also allow you to put extra items inside this pocket between the wall with the pockets on it and the exterior wall. There is some room here as well. On the back side of this, it is a flap, and you can put anything you really want here. I have an iPad mini. I love these for obvious reasons. These are great for, I have the one in purple. For note taking, I love writing down notes on the iPad mini. This is really a convenience item for me. I do carry the Apple Pencil with this particular model. I carry this one on my mini and my 12.9-inch Pro, and these are great. So if you guys want like a really good tablet for reading or something like that, you can put it in here, and it fits in this nicely. This bag does have some type of like little bit of a false bottom on it, so I don't find my iPads hitting anything if I set this bag down, which is nice. That is all for the front compartment. There's a ton of organization in this front compartment, and you can do this any which way you want. Now, we talked about this little light thing here. This is really cool. You can find this on Amazon, and I will put a link in the description below. And I'm probably going to toss one into the giveaway bag as well, just because I think these are so neat and you guys would really like this. So essentially, if I have a task that's gonna take too long for my little flashlight to kind of hang in there, I will plug it into any external bank and it automatically becomes a light. Now I like this because it has a bad power button. It doesn't start charging immediately, but you press that and now I have light, and you can see it's a pretty good amount of light, and you don't have to worry about ever running out of battery power with something like this and such a small light. But very great little task light. I love these. I throw them in most of my bags. That way, if I need it, I have it. If I don't need it, it's so light, it's almost not even there. Let's close the front section up. Moving on to the top of the bag. The bag has a nice padded handle on it. I really like the handle. It's adequate enough for me to get a gloved hand in here. In the wintertime, it is easier to carry. And I just clip on my Belkin clip with an AirTag on it. I have so much tech in here, I like to be able to track this. So the handle, A+ from me. Moving on to the back of the bag, there is a dedicated like tablet compartment. Now this one has a DuraGuard zipper on it, still YKK, runs around the rails quite well. Tomtoc always gets the engineering with these bags right. And as they continue to push out the distance of the zipper to the bend on the stitching here, they just continue to get it right. And I never have any issues with zippers binding. And you gotta remember, if I'm all the way over here working from the driver's seat, this gets tough when I'm trying to zip it from one direction to the other because the fabric can bend and everything. The bag holds its structure and strength really well. There's also a little plate inside of here. You can probably see it. And that adds, it's connected to the top handle, just adds a little bit more rigidity so the bag isn't bending and looking cheap when you pick it up. It holds its, its shape really nice. And it adds to a little bit of rigidity and strength as well. Inside here, you can obviously tell I'm rocking the 11-inch iPad Pro. There's another one. I like this one more for video editing and stuff, or photo editing. If I need a little bit more horsepower, I will use this particular iPad, but I really prefer the iPad mini. And I've been carrying them both for quite some time, and I believe I'm going to be cutting this one out as I move into a new editing studio inside of my YouTube studio. It is a neoprene sleeve here. It's well padded. You're not going to scratch anything. You're going to be fine with your gear there. And I will show you guys, it will fit with a little bit of a larger case on it. There is some playroom inside of here for the iPad. So you can put a big case on there, keyboard case, you'll be fine. That's a question I get asked a lot. Now, there are another 2 pockets on the inside of this as well, and this thing just has so many pockets. It's really one of the features that attracted me to this bag. And there are pleated, elasticized pockets on the rear. On one side, I'm carrying my 1 terabyte SSD from SanDisk. Really like these. I have had no issues with these. The read and write speeds are fast enough for me to edit the 4K video off my A7 IV, and for those of you that don't know, the reason that the initial videos look so sharp on the A cam is because it is a 7K sensor downsampled to 4K. So those video files are huge, and the computers don't like video files like that, and this runs them really well. I have no problem with this. This is the Extreme Pro. I'm not exactly sure what the read and write speeds are in this, but they're somewhere in the 2000 range, so very handy. And I carry a dedicated USB-C cable with it. I'm not sure if it matters, but I just like having an extra USB-C cable on hand anyways. So it's roughly twice as long as my USB-C patch cables that I use for charging, but it works out very well, and it's a little bit thicker, so it offers some rigidity when I don't have my SSD sliding around if I'm editing inside the car. On the other side here, I keep a few charging essentials and a few new things to my bag. One is that I do carry the traditional Apple cables, should I ever need them. Ooh, somebody's excited to be in the video. Hang on, it's almost your turn. Okay, I do carry a couple of traditional Apple cables. I carry the braided one and just a regular lightning cable. Next, I carry this. This is an in-charge cable here, and it is like a jack of all trades cable. First of all, it came in this really cool yellow color, like a yellow woven color, and it's magnetic. So you guys already know I was on board with this. They click magnetically, which is great. On one side is a USB-A, on the other side is a lightning cable. And if you flip this over and you need to charge your lightning cable via USB-C, you can now do it via USB-C. And if you need a USB-C to USB-C, this pops up and now you have a USB-C to USB-C cable, which is fantastic. And if you need to charge something that's USB-A with a USB-C cable or vice versa, you can put this one back on and now you have a USB-A to a USB-C cable. So this guy in one little package is really handy. Not only that, it's magnetic and it comes with a rubber enclosure, so it's really sleek and you can actually hang it on like a carabiner or something if you just want to carry it like that. Really like this. I'll put a link in the description below for that as well. And the last one I have here is this GNA2 flat wall charger. I have been looking for one of these forever. For those of you guys who watch my channel, you know I do rock the Apple charger quite a bit. The problem with that is that it's only USB-C and that it's kind of thick and heavy and it takes up a lot of space. So this one has fold-up prongs on it, but it's only this thin. It's amazing how slim this is. I mean, this is it compared to a pen. You know, you can basically hide it with the pen. And the prongs fold out, and it has a USB-C and a USB-A on it, and it's a 65-watt charger. Very, very cool. I also picked this up on Amazon. I've been rocking this. It does charge my iPhones and iPads very quickly. I have no issues with it. That is the bag here. Again, if you guys have any questions about this, put them in the comment section below. Let's jump back to the A-cam and we'll talk about the giveaway. That's gonna wrap up the review for this bag. I have continued to carry this bag over the last 2 months and I'm gonna keep carrying it. I really like it. If you want one for yourself, again, you can check it out in the comment section below. It's been serving all of my EDC needs really well. Now with that being said, last week we did a Vashi backpack review and the company provided 2 backpacks. And all you had to do to win this was just post a comment about what you carry, how you carry it, or a cool EDC tipper hack. And so Ghost Frog, congratulations. You're the winner of my very first giveaway on my YouTube channel. And I'll try to figure out how to tuck one of those USB lights in here so you can check that out too. I think it'd be complement your EDC. If you guys have any questions or comments, put a link down in the description below and stay tuned for the next video. I'll be ramping up. I have more surprises coming. Be kind to one another.